One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Sherrill. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage. Stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. He never had a chance to get it to the edge in first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to throw, it's Pavia. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And that is not the start of this offense.
Yo, like, I'm going to blame me and the quarterback. I'm going to take that one. That's, all right. Hey, chat, I'm going to get it together.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Snowed under right in the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job on the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Pavia. Safe completion on the screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's the quarterback, Chat. It's the quarterback, Chat. It's the quarterback, Chat. It's the quarterback.
He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to
Got one back, Chat. Got it back, Chat.
right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
On the move, it's Alexander. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll run the sneak for it. And the Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown doors. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just
It's a game now, Chad. It's a game now, Chad.
Use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. To throw, it's Sellers. Tosses it incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Nice move there. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football. Just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. To the air, it's Pavia. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching plan.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Defense looks as if it's coming. Looking to throw on 3rd. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs.
There he goes to the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the...
Yes, sir, Chad. Yes, sir, Chad.
Walks into the end zone for the...
Yeah, Chad. Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. Ooh, what'd you say, yay? Ooh.
Now on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Caught over the middle, it's Harbor. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Setting up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Takes the easy one to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his
We
tracks.
know what's going on, coach. We dialed in. The defense communicate by our eyes.
The negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Saw the coverage on defense there, 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Look out, he's got room. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. And he throws his...
I threw the ball to circle and he threw a pick on purpose. Yo, this man threw a pick on. I threw it to circle, bro. Circle, bro. Any other quarterback is chucking. If he threw a pick down the field, I can't be mad. I took that 50-50 chance. But throwing the ball like that.
Momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Off the play fake on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
I used to wear number 22 too. You hear me? Yeah, linebacker. These boy. Yeah. Yeah, he was slow. But guess what? He got good hands though.
Reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Unloads it downfield. Catch inside the 25. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Play action. Using his feet to buy time. Gets rid of it. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first.
Turning it on! So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Gamecocks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And he just flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's a hit. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Flying out to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
That's on me, Chat. I should have called the timeout. He was too confident after that big stop. But it's cool. You lying. You lying. All we can do now is respond.
Shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown.
One touch. Who's calling? He just said his name 3 times. 1 touch shorty.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown.
Oh, bro, hold the block and we gone. Hold the block and we are gone.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Back to pass, it's Pavia. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the left. They bring him down, but
That's a grown man right there. That's a grown man right there. He eat PB&J every night. You know that protein. You feel me? You know what's going on with him.
Can't give him these big plays through the air. I got to be a little bit more aggressive.
A little bit more than that.
A little bit different.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Oh, he eats that PB&J. Don't worry. I'm about to show you. He actually, they be having to tell him slow down for he gets too big like protein.
They'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Here's the pressure.
Oh my gosh.
This guy just can't find his own player. He goes out of bounds, but he just about dared himself. What a return after the interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Those big guys can get it done too.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They take the lead with the 6.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close to deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Here comes the heat. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, you get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitch. John, look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Now the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Buying some time as he moves left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
On 4th down, going to the air. Lets it fly. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He throws one to the left. Just threw that one way too far. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, under-talked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. On the run, fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And you've always got to be careful around the sidelines, not step out accidentally. So that wide receiver did a really nice job on that route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets it to him on the screen. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that play.
To the air, it's Pavia. Unloads it left. It's complete. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Commodores! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Finds some room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together.
Double covered, the most cheating I've seen in my life. They made the dude who was sticking him jump instead of tackling him when I went for the pick.
Conversion or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Every play magnified in the fourth quarter, and you just get the thing tied up, and the kickoff goes out of bounds to give up field position. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Skips away from pressure. Rolling on the run. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Got room on the return. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the fourth quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Might be calling a hot route. To the air. It's Pavia. Pressure coming. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. A field goal would give them the lead, but they're going for it on 4th and long here in overtime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
That play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, and tremendous aggression there on 4th.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Harbaugh.
They are cheating, bro. So much man stank from this shit, bro. Like, come on.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Cool, though. Hey, chat. This coming down, chat. Y'all ain't gonna see this no more. He bad for business. He bad for business.